What's going on, you guys? Welcome back. So another tool for today, and we're going to be tackling this little guy right here. Now, this is definitely a hassle to take this out. It's really strong, and I know a lot of people would attempt to take this out with maybe some zip ties, maybe a screwdriver. No. This thing, if it pops out of the door and hits you in the face, you're going to the hospital. This thing has a lot of tension on it, and I'm going to show you the right way to take this out with the correct tool. So I'm going to get you off the tripod, show you what I got going on. Okay, so we got the door open, and that little bugger spring is located right there. You can see it there, and basically it puts tension on that little arm there. Let's see if I can kind of show you, get the light positioned. So that spring right there puts tension on this little arm, which in turn rides on that little wheel, and you can see these little indentations. There's one where the wheel is right now. You can see there it is an indentation, and then there's a second indentation, and those are basically indentations to allow the door to hold open in those two spots. If you're going to remove the door, that spring has to come out. And like I said, some people, they'll put some zip ties on there, or they'll take a screwdriver and try to pry it out, and that's a big no-no. They make a tool for it, and the tool is this guy right here. You can see made in the USA. It's a Steck brand. If the camera would focus. There you go, Steck. And there's the part number. And so basically it's just a device that allows you to go around that spring, and with a 1/2-inch wrench you can compress the spring, and when you compress the spring will come out easily, and you don't have to worry about it smacking you in the face because it popped out. So I'm going to attempt to show you live how to take it out using this tool, using my 1/2-inch wrench. And it's easier if you just get one of these ratcheting wrenches rather than using just a plain old wrench. To me, it's just faster, but nonetheless you can use a regular wrench to do this job. And we're gonna, take the spring out. This is an extra one that I have, but we're gonna take that one out so we can show you how it's done, and then we're gonna put it back, all with the use of this tool. Okay, so let me start off by kind of showing you with an up close and personal shot of me actually putting the tool on the spring. So when you get the tool, it'll be closed, and before using the tool you might want to take this completely apart, put a little grease on there so that it's nice and lubed, put it back together. So when you start out, you just loosen up this screw so that you can get the jaws open, and then we're going to go ahead and put it on the two outermost coils, the farthest you can get, and still be able to place that tool. And so you can see there, so we're going to force that sucker down. I mean, just really jam it in there. Make sure that the jaws are completely in between those coils, and make sure that this bolt is accessible. So you can see that it's really close to the door on this side, so you want the bolt to be in a position where you can put the wrench on there. So we got that on there really nice and tight, and it's not going to go anywhere. And so now I'm going to set you up so I can use the tool. Hopefully this will work. Let's see if I can get you set up. So I think that's a good position. Let's see if we can get this spring out of here. So I'm going to do the compressing by screwing it down. It's already starting to get loose, but we want to make sure that that spring doesn't fall out of the tool. And this is the tricky part, because it has happened to me many times where you're trying to get this spring out of there, and the spring under tension kind of comes out of the tool. Just compress it a little bit more. Let's get a little bit more See if we can get that spring a little bit more in there. And it's a lot of tension. A lot of tension on that spring. This is nerve-wracking because you know there's a lot of tension on that spring. So a little bit more. You can see it's already loose. And almost out. There you go. Now this is a bomb. So when you take it out, do not put it towards your face. Okay, so you can see there, just about to slip out. So what I do is make sure it doesn't slip out. You know, I kind of bang it in there. You see, make sure it's on there really good. So the installation is the reverse. You just pretty much, you know, get your job done, whatever you're gonna do to the door. Then you make sure that this little arm is not in. You make sure it's out. But since we have it out, I can kind of show you what the arm looks like. You see there's the indentations. So you got one right there, and you got one right there. So it's pretty straightforward, you know, once you got that spring out. So I'm gonna clean up this spring, or maybe I'll just switch it out for the other one, and then we'll put it back. So this, I've already have it compressed. I put a little grease on the two sides, as you can see there. I also put some grease on the, you know, on the nub and on the other side where the little arm is. And remember, this is a bomb, and you do not want to put this anywhere near your body, your face, you know, that kind of stuff. Always keep it away from you. So we're gonna put this back on, and then we're gonna loosen that up, and it'll be installed. So I'm just gonna put that in there like so. See, really easy to put it in with this tool. And then we just kind of loosen it up. Make sure you keep it in position as you're loosening it up. And it doesn't take long to, you know, to get it in position where it's gonna start holding on to that, you know, to where it's supposed to be. There, it's already decompressing, and it's going in there. So just loosen up that screw until it's like really loose. A little bit more. So yeah, until it's, you know, I can loosen it up by hand. You can see it there, and then you just basically pull the tool off, and the spring is installed. So there you have it. This is the tool that you need to have in your tool arsenal if you're going to be tackling these springs. In the description box below, you'll see the part number and the brand, and you can just, you know, purchase that and have it in your tool arsenal for whenever you tackle those springs in the door. I mean, you might, if you're doing a restoration, you might have to take the door off for whatever reason. That spring has to come off. So pick yourself one of these if you're going to be working on these old cars and working with those springs, and you're welcome. So as always, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, comment down below, let me know what you want to see. You know, any information I can help you guys with, you know, I'm at your disposal. Just let me know in the comment section if you want to see a particular thing, you know, particular topic, and I'll make a video on it. So hit that like button if you like the content, and as always, hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching. See you on the next one.